Hi, I'm here at the Sims and Enfield booth. I'm talking to Martin Sims about his guitars and his pickups. So can you tell us quickly a bit about your Enfield guitars?
Yes, Becky, of course I will. Well, our Enfield guitars now have been running since 2008. They're very, very unique. They are built for the working musician. Obviously, this one's a little bit more showbiz.
Yep.
But our Enfield basses are, as they would be with any quality bass. We make these ourselves in our workshop and in Kent. And we've been making the Lionheart, which is this model now, for around about, I think since about 2008, something like that. The main reason that we produced the Lionhearts and the Enfield bass in itself was because we wanted to really show our unique Sims pickup system. And that's really what we've come to the show today, to be able to show to people. So if I just run through what we get with the unique aspect of the Sims, then that will give you an idea of what we're achieving through the basses themselves.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going to plug it in. And once we plug in, you'll see the lights come on. So what's happening is we've now developed a pickup here which has got 4 separate coils in each pickup. Now, what happens is all the signals come through to this little Trilogic switch here. When this pickup is in red mode, then what you have is this pickup is live, this pickup is dead, this pickup is live, this pickup's dead. So you have a true split coil P-bass.
Okay. Cool.
So if you were to pan over just to the neck pickup, that will sound exactly like a traditional Fender P-bass, because that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
So we're not really trying to modulate anything, we're not trying to squeeze anything through any kind of simulation. It's real deal, magnets and wires, but it's configured in the P-bass mode. When we go to green, what was live now, this one stays live, this one stays dead, but what was live now becomes dead, and now this one becomes live here. Okay. Which means these 2 strings play the same, but these ones now become a little bit harder, a little bit sharper sound.
Right.
Yeah? Then when we go to blue, we've now got a full humbucker. So with the full humbucker, we're able to now have all those 3, the traditional P-bass, traditional jazz bass, and traditional Musicman, but it's all in one package. When you bring both of these pickups together and bring that through middle pan pot or 2 volumes, whatever you choose, then we have 15 distinct different pickup combinations. What that means is that we're getting the pickup sound, or we're getting the sound of the bass directly from the pickups themselves, rather than taking the same tone, which will happen if you're fixed in a position. You then have to manipulate it through a preamp, so you're forced to have a preamp or you have no manipulation. Whereas these are now the modern day tone generators. So you're now getting your tone direct from the pickup, which means you have to do far less shaping on both your guitar and on the head of your amp, because the natural tones are coming through from those pickup choices. If you want to go very, very deep, go to a double P. If you want more mid-range in your face on a slap piece or something like that, go to the double humbucker. And those tones will completely change, but the volumes won't change. So it doesn't matter what one you choose, any of those pickup, any of those 15 selections that you have are exactly the same dB level. The only thing that changes is the tone. So now if you use the pickups to get your tone, you don't need to manipulate it through so much other gear, which means you get a much more organic sound. The pickups are designed to be not only for the OEM, for the manufacturers that are actually making, for the small manufacturer, but they're also designed for retrofit. So these can go into a P, a jazz, or really whatever bass you have.
Yeah, so you can make, do they stay that size, or you've got a range of different?
No, the sizes are fixed because that is the width of a P-bass.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So we will be, if we put it into say a Musicman size package, we won't get the sound of the P-bass because that is physically. Because all the tones are coming from the physics of how the string vibrates over the particular coil that's picked.
Right, yeah.
And in that way, we know that we're getting a true sound. That's why we can go completely passive, but still have loads of variations within a purely passive pickup. And that's why it works so well.
That's wicked. So yeah, if anyone at home is looking for retrofitting some really good variety of different sounds, the flashing lights don't come with it here, but I guess these ones do. So
this is our retrofit system. We've been fitting LEDs now since 1994. This one has the side edge only, nothing on the front, just for on-stage orientation. And you'll notice if you see, they're now coming to you, is that right?
Yeah.
Whereas if you turn that off, it's a little bit more difficult, especially if you're on stage and it's all dark.
Yeah.
Then, of course, if you go for your solo, a little bit of rock and roll, bang. We've now got the front as well for all you guys who like to show off. And if there's any musicians out there that don't like to show off, you're liars.
What are you doing?
That's why we're here. Exactly.
Cool, thank you very much for speaking to us.
Appreciate it. If you want to find out any more, www.sims.guitars. We're there. Click on the pickup icon, you're home and dry. Thanks ever so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.